What is up? Hello, hello, hello. What is up? USA just defeated Germany 5-1. Josh is not here today. It is just going to be me. But yeah, absolutely. What a great game by the United States. They came back. They played well. They answered all our concerns going into this game, which is they weren't playing well. They didn't have the fight in them, and they did exactly that. So I'm very happy that United States won. And not only did they win, I think they dominated. I think they played really well, and I think they did exactly what they needed to do to take the group. So Group C, Group C is the United States, and the standings are, which I just had it. So this is the where everything stands right now. So we need to wait until the dust settles. But Canada, United States, Slovakia, and Finland have a bye as of right now. We are playing either Sweden or Latvia. Canada is playing either Czechia or Denmark. Slovakia is either playing Germany or France, and Finland is playing either Switzerland or Italy. So that is going to be the matchup. We don't play um, until Wednesday, I believe. I think, there are games tomorrow and Tuesday, and then the quarterfinals start on Wednesday. So very interesting to see how all that shakes out. I am pretty confident that we are going to be making it to the semifinals. I really believe that. I think the United States have exactly what it takes. And I know the concern is that the United States is just not doing the best, but I would argue the point. I think United States have answered the call, and I think they are just kind of rolling in. Excuse me, they are just rolling into this games where it matters. Right now, we have a bye. The preliminaries are done. Now, I think you're going to see the United States step up a little bit, and you're going to see them kind of play a little bit harder, faster, stronger. I think that's what we're going to see going forward from the United States. Matthews played phenomenal. You had Tage Thompson with an absolute snipe. You had Faber get a goal for just throwing the puck on the net. So just everything went well for the United States tonight, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But we will either be taking on Latvia or, Latvia or Sweden. So I feel like Sweden might come out with that win. I'll be watching, but Sweden against the United States, that's going to be a good game. And Czechia and Denmark, that's going to be a close one. So it's there's a lot going on going for the quarterfinals. Once again, reseeding will take place for the semis. So this is going to be good. I think this is perfect. This is exactly what the United States wanted. They didn't want to be facing anyone incredibly hard. It's either Latvia, which we already played, and then Sweden, which I think the way Sweden is playing, United States can actually compete with them. So I'm comfortable with this quarterfinal. And I know Canada, the way they just handled France, I think they're a clear advancement. So is United States. And then, honestly, it's up in the air for Slovakia, Germany, France, Finland, Switzerland, Italy. I think it's up for grabs. And yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot. So I'm really happy about the United States moving on, winning the group. That's awesome. That is great to fulfill the expectations that this team had. Nolan says, excreting our dominance. Anything short of making gold. Yeah, 100% Nolan. I think you nailed it. Anything short of making gold medal game is a massive disappointment. I think I think this is it. I think the expectation is to gold medal game against Canada. I think we're saving our energy, if I'm being honest. The way I saw them play, I think there's more in their tank, but I think they're slowing down on purpose. I think they're not trying to win a 20 to 0. I think they're just skating, trying to get used to playing with each other, and that's great. I think because that's going to come into play when we're playing teams like Sweden and Canada. So it's going to be pretty intense going forward. Um, and yeah, I mean, Matthews with a 3-point night. He stepped up in spite of outside noise. He was a quiet guy who was dominating. Everyone expected him not to produce, and yet he's producing. And speaking of producing, and speaking of Armand here in the chat, Sidney Crosby leads the Olympics in points, which is absolutely astonishing. Which is crazy to talk about. A 38-year-old absolutely dominating the Olympics. Sidney Crosby leading Canada, which is just stupid, dude. It's absolutely stupid. So kudos to Sid, the way he's leading this team. His team, excuse me. Leading his team to where it needs to be. So, yeah, I'm really happy for Sid and the Canadians, but now we turn our attention to either Sweden or Latvia. And that's pretty much it for the United States. We get 2 days off, I believe. I need someone to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Sid is on a mission. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sid is on a mission right now. But yeah, kudos to the United States. There's not much to say besides kind of repeating what's on everyone's mind. It's an expectation. The expectation is gold medal game. That's it. That there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's hey, this is what it is. The United States needs to go to gold. There's the expectation is Tuesday is qualifiers, Wednesday is the quarters. Thank you. So I was right. So Wednesday we will be up and running here. The expectation is gold medal game. No question about it. And now it's just playing till we get there. But now every game is a do or die, especially for the United States. Do or die. If you lose, you're out. We need to be good. That's it. Tom Boy says I'm hyped. So that's awesome. Crosby has proven that what we all believe to be true. He was saving some in the tank before the Olympic break. You're not wrong. Sid is going crazy right now, leading the Olympics in points in the preliminaries. I mean, it's just unreal. It's unreal. No one's talking about it enough. I know they talked about it a little bit today. But leading the Olympics, when there's guys like McDavid, there's guys like McKinnon, there's guys like Austin Matthews, and yet here we are. Sidney Crosby still leading. Unreal, and that's awesome. It makes me very proud to be a Penguins fan. But as much as I'm excited for Sid, that's the end of it, because I'm focusing on the United States, and it's super important that the United States just stays on task, which is the gold medal game. You got to win against Latvia, Sweden, and then you face off seeding after that. So it's going to be good. It's going to be real good going forward. And then, of course, the U.S. Women's are dominating like crazy. So, hey, this is our year. You got to believe. I know it's not like we're playing lights out. I know we're not as dominant as we thought we would be. I'm kind of nervous that we're not looking like the team that can knock heads off and against the Canadians, like the Four Nations. I think it's a concern. I think there's a concern there. But I do believe that we can do it. So we got to have that belief We got to have that mentality of we can win gold. We can win. We can beat any team, no matter how stacked they are. And that team that we're talking about is the Canadians. So they're rolling. They dropped 11-2 against France, and we dropped 5-1 against Germany. So we're good. I'm happy we won. If we lost, it would have been it would hurt our soul, I think, a little bit. But I'm glad we moved on. Glad we won the group. Now we're just focusing on Sweden or Latvia, and I'm comfortable with any of those teams. I prefer Latvia. We've seen them. We played them. But Sweden is also not playing the greatest. So I'm willing to take any of them. And right now, my eyes are fixed on that gold medal game. So, like Tommy Boy said, Tuesday is the qualifiers. Wednesday is the quarterfinals. So Tuesday is those matchups that we were just talking about, which is Czechia versus Denmark, Sweden versus Latvia, Switzerland versus Italy, and Germany versus France. If I had to do some predictions, I'm going to say Denmark comes over Czechia. Sweden beats Latvia. Switzerland over Italy. And Germany over France. So that would mean Denmark versus Canada. Canada would probably win that. Sweden versus USA. USA wins that. Switzerland versus Finland. I say that's a toss-up. That's a toss-up game. And then Germany versus Slovakia. That's a toss-up for me. I could see Germany coming out on top, and I can also see Slovakia. I think Slovakia has been playing great. So let's go with Slovakia. Let's go Slovakia, Switzerland, USA, and Canada. And if that would be the case, Canada would take on Switzerland. USA would take on Germany again. Oh, no, I said Slovakia. Excuse me. So USA would then take Slovakia. And I feel comfortable about that. USA would take over Slovakia. Canada would take over Switzerland. Canada and United States in the gold medal game. That is my prediction. It'll be interesting to see Wednesday's schedule and what time USA plays. There's 4 slots, so games are running back to back, not at the same time. I think we may get the 3:10 start again. I don't think. I think the last game. I think that's what we're gonna get, and I hope so. I hope it's not in the middle of the day. That's my biggest concern. But yeah, it's gonna be really good. I'm saying a lot, and I'm trying not to. But yeah, it's going to be great. The Olympics look good. The United States looks strong. Austin Matthews looked great. Brady Tkachuk is out there. He is hitting Matthew Tkachuk. Everyone, they are playing so well right now. I like it. I didn't like the first period. The first period was a little slow, a little dry. I think they would have said that. Guys running into each other, just falling on the ice. Not a good look for the United States, but they turn around very late in the first, getting that goal with like 20 seconds left, and then it was just hours after that. So as soon as they came back in for the second, the United States just dominated for the rest of the game, which is good. Very Mike Sullivan-esque to not play full 60 minutes, but that is all right by me, as long as the United States can keep running and keep playing. I wonder if the start time, I wonder if a later start time will mean we play on a beaten up ice surface from 2 prior games. Yeah, I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. I know it looked pretty bad today. That's what we saw. Guys falling, puck not really sliding, I guess, on it correctly. So let's hope it's not bad. But once again, it's a tough it's a tough ice surface, and everyone knew that, but somehow we're still doing it. Somebody shared something on the Discord. Yes, there you go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Do we have times? Do we have times? Game times. Yes, we do. February 18th is the quarterfinals. We do have times, ladies and gentlemen. 10:40 a.m. is the game. That is terrible. We play the 10 o'clock game. Not a big fan of that one, ladies and gents. So, Canada versus either Czechia or Denmark. That's going to be at 6:10 in the morning. Then USA versus either Sweden or Latvia. That's at 10:40 a.m. Slovakia or Germany and France. That's at noon. And then for the 3:10 game, it's Finland or Sweden or Italy. So that kind of stinks. They kind of screwed over the Canadian and American fan bases because they're the ones in primarily Eastern Standard Time. You would think they would want the games in the later slot, but they did not do that. In fact, they have the earliest slots. So not a big fan of that. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We're live on TikTok. We're live on YouTube. We're live on X. So thank you guys so much for liking the TikTok. Thank you. Keep on liking it. Share it. That would be fantastic. Helps the algorithm, so it means a lot. I remember players talking about that during the bubble playoffs. Listen, I think... Yeah, actually, has anyone commented? Excuse me. Has anyone commented on the ice conditions this year? I don't think they have. Thank you for liking the live, Abs. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't see anyone kind of talking about it. Okay, I'm looking. I'm literally looking. This is what you're getting right now. I'm trying to figure anything out. Okay, so be very careful on searching ice conditions on Twitter. It's not what you think it is. It's about it's about ice and not what you play hockey on. So I guess I don't have a lot of time to search that up, but it'll be a pretty quick episode today. I appreciate you all joining. It's kind of hard not to talk about anything just because Josh isn't here and there wasn't a lot going on, just a lot of dominance by the United States, which was expected, as Nolan said. And now the expectation is to go gold to the gold medal game versus Canada. That's what we got to do. So I think that'll do it for this episode. Guys, thanks so much for bearing with me. We'll see you in the next one, which is Wednesday. Hopefully we can go live. I have to talk to Josh because the times just came out and I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. That it is at 10:40 a.m., which means that game is ending around noon. Not a big fan on that. That's right. Real test begins Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We'll see you in the next one. All right. As always, go USA.